This is an urgent RV safety recall. This is a fire hazard. If you own a Grand Design RV, you need to watch this. So I downloaded a copy of the recall by searching it on Google. And this has not been posted on any of the RV Facebook groups for Grand Design, although there are a few owners starting to ask questions about it. This was actually just put out on February 21st. And a special thanks to Honey Chase for commenting on our Facebook page to let us know about this recall. We don't check our mail very often because we are full-time, and I'm not getting my mail for a couple of days, but I have a copy of the recall. I'm gonna read that in detail. So what is going on? So from the safety recall notice, it says 2013 to 2021 Solitude Momentum Reflection fifth wheel and travel trailers manufactured between January 1st, 2013 and June 3rd of 2012 with LP gas refrigerators. And the whole rest of this recall notice will be linked below down in the description so you can get the full 2 pages of it. And actually, I will show you guys what it's referring to. This is the outside of the business side of our RV, and this is the refrigerator area right here. I'm just gonna pop this open so we can take a look in here. So I almost never look in here at all, but what this is referring to is there's some wires, these loose wires in here that are getting too close to the cooling unit of your RV refrigerator, which, you know, there's some components in here that get really hot, and these loose wires could get charred and potentially arc and cause a fire. I went through the recall information on the Grand Design website and all of the VIN numbers listed, and ours is not listed on that officially. Now, I'm not going to just take that. I'm still going to check our mail just in case we are listed, but for now it doesn't look like we are listed. But if you can take a closer look inside here at all of these wires, some of these are really loose. And I've never been concerned about it. Like this one is draping over this, which does get hot right here to the touch. And it does look like a gobbledygook of cords here. So I'm gonna ask for some of our RV experts out there, you know, or just potentially have it inspected just to be safe. But that is the concern here, is that these might be touching something hot and they will start to get a little charred. It looks like it might be a little melted right there. No exposed wires, but that it could arc and cause a fire, and fires in RVs are very real. And actually, I want to give our best wishes and thoughts to Andrew and Shay with RVing with Andrew Steele, fellow RVers and YouTubers that just a few weeks ago, their motorhome burned down on the way from Arizona to Florida. They were moving to Florida. Shay had all of her stuff with her, and it's a heart-wrenching video. We will link down below to that. But one thing that I like about the RV community is that we come together when there's a need, and some fellow RVers put together a GoFundMe, and there's a PayPal link. We'll put that down below, because you know, when you're full-time, you have all of your stuff in here and you lose all of it, and starting over, it's hard. So we wanted to put this video out right away because, you know, if it can save one person and all of their stuff in their RV and save their lives possibly, we want to get that out there because, you know, this is important. And hats off to Grand Design for being quick to release this. And from what we can see, they are even paying mobile techs to take care of this job, because as you know, it's hard to get your RV in right away. And so there's in detail. I will link to this whole document down below in the description. I will list all of the VIN numbers, and I'll also show you where to find your VIN number here in just a moment, because this is important. And again, if you're like us full-time, you may not get your mail all the time, and you may not even realize this, because I'm hardly ever on Facebook. We just don't have the time. But I do want to share this information, and we'll be back to regular videos next time. But follow me and I'll show you right where your VIN number is so you can check it. On our RV, it's just near the front. You've got the sticker section right here. Our VIN is these numbers right along there. And you'll also find your VIN. Usually it's got to be on your insurance policy or on your title as well. Now, we're not 100% going to just go on the fact that I couldn't find our VIN listed with those on the website. We're still going to go ahead and have the RV inspected, or any RV experts out there that watch our channel. What do you think of how our wiring looks on the back of the refrigerator? You know, do you think that's a problem, or is that fine? Let us know by commenting down below. Now, this is a great time to talk about fire safety in general in your RV or home. We've got these smoke alarms throughout the RV, and I just actually replaced the 9-volt battery in here just a few days ago because it had ran out and it was doing that little beeping sound. But a great reminder is to switch out the battery every 6 months, or on daylight savings time change. Swap out that battery, and then we're going to do a little test here. Squeeze it. Ooh, that's loud. To make sure that that works. So we're good to go on this one, but we've got one in the bedroom back here, and we've got one in the garage as well. Also, you want to make sure you've got plenty of these around. This is always by our entrance door, a standard fire extinguisher, but also we have this right here, and I'll put a link on Amazon for this right here. It's a lot smaller and just a quick use to quickly extinguish a fire. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that right now. This is from LifeSafe Technology. It's a 5-in-1. We're going to go ahead and extinguish this little fire that we have right here. So that was super quick to put out that fire, and you know, it's good proof of something like this being really helpful. And perfect timing for this. Russell Post shared on our Facebook group that when you have a candle like this, a lot of us like to have candles, you never want to put out that with water, because, and I didn't know this, it's crazy, but when you use water on hot wax and fire, it like explodes hot wax and fire all over the place. This post on our Facebook group talks about, there's a video link there that talks about this news reporter. Her candles had started a little fire in her home, so she threw water on it, and she had bad burns all over her face and her hands. It was terrible, but it was just such good timing for this whole fire safety thing. You never want to pour water on something like that. I hope you gained some valuable information from this short video. Are you a Grand Design RV owner, and have you gotten the recall notice? Let us know down below, and also let us know if you got it rectified and how that went. We want to make sure that all of you get the information that you need so you can continue enjoying your journey safely on the road. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
On the stars.